Hello everyone, welcome back to Bhutanpythoncoders. In this video lesson, I'm going to talk about how to convert Python file into an .executable file. So it is something like this. This one is already generated that I want to give a demo in this video lesson. So if I click on this game, then you will be able to play the game without use of Python IDLE or without using any Python models or any Python interpreter. So you can straight away play by clicking on the executable file. You can see that this one is developed in Python and I've used a PyLib model. So this one is .py file and this one is .executable file. Even if I delete this, you will be able to play the game because I have converted my Python file into an .executable file. So to convert our Python file into an .executable file, I'm going to use another model that is called a PyInstaller. So PyInstaller bundles a Python application and all its dependencies into a single package so that the user can run the package app without installing a Python interpreter or any models. So when the developer finishes developing a game, then he can convert into an executable file and share with other friends who want to play his game. So for that, first thing is you need to install PyInstaller. So for that, type a command pip install PyInstaller. So in my case, I have already installed, so you can do the same. So if I check my pip list, then you should be able to see my PyInstaller. This one is the one. So I've already installed and I'm using PyInstaller 4.2. And at the same time, you should also see this pywin32, or you should be seeing this pywin32-c types. And these are the dependencies that you need to install. But no need to worry. Once you are installing PyInstaller, all the dependency will be installed automatically. Now, once you have finished installing a PyInstaller, then you have to check whether the PyInstaller has been installed or not. So for that, you need to type PyInstaller and hit enter. So you should see some commands already displayed here. So that means you have successfully installed PyInstaller. So now you can close your CMD and then go to the directory where you have saved your game. So for time being, I want to delete this because this one I have converted to give a demo. So now I have a snake game, like this one is the snake game that I have developed in my previous video. So if I run this game, so this game is exactly the same thing that I have demonstrated earlier. So I want to convert this Python file into an executable file so that when the user wants to play my snake game, then they need not have to install Python or any PyLib or any other module. So they can straight away run the executable file and play in their machine. So for that, you can go to this file path and type cmd, so that the path of the CMD will be exactly to the location of your file. So my file is here. The first command you should type is PyInstaller, and then here you need to give -w. This one is a windowed method. Otherwise, if you are not using this -w flag, then you should see one CMD window running when you execute your file. So I don't want these things to happen, so I want to make it plain. That's why I'm using -w here. So next one will be capital letter F. This capital letter F is used to create everything into a one file. So next thing is I also want to create my own user icon for my game. So for that I will use -i, and here you have to keep one space and you have to pass your icon file. File type accepted is only .ico. Like I have brought one file like this one and this one. So for that I will use this snake image. So you see that the file type is ICO. That means it will accept only an icon file type. So if you want to convert your JPEG or PNG file into an icon file, then I will keep the web link in the video description. Please do check it there and you can convert your JPEG file or any PNG file from there. So for that I will use this snake image as my game icon. So I will drag it here. Now you can keep one space and then you can pass your Python file. So here this one snake game. I want to do it for the snake game, so I will type snakegame.py and then you can hit enter. You have to wait for some minute. Once you see this, you are able to generate your Python file into an executable file. So let's check. It has created around 3 files. Your executable file will be inside this distribution folder. So if you go and click there, you will see that snake game is there, and then the logo it has used was the image that we have used while we are building Python file. it did not work. So this is because my fav icon is missing, so I'll place one fav icon here. Since I'm converting our pylib file into executable file, so these two dependencies has to be there. So I'll copy this, then I'll paste it here. Or like if you're connected to internet, then you won't be facing any problem. You should be able to see this configuration file and fav icon. So now let's run this program. Now you see that we are able to play our game, and we have successfully executed our Python file into an executable file. So if you are converting your pylib program into an executable file, then you should be able to see this download folder, and it should contain one configuration file and your fav icon. So now what can we do with others? So like there is also one build folder, and then there is also one compiled folder, and then one specification folder. So you can delete this. So this will not hamper in running your game. So you can delete this, and then you can straight away distribute the game. Make sure that when you are distributing, you distribute your game including these download folders. So otherwise you need to connect for the internet for the first time, so that he can also see this fav icon. So that's all for this video. We'll see you in the next video lesson.